Hey, hello everyone, it's me Blossom and welcome back to my channel. Before I start today's video, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far, and for all of your support. I really appreciate it. You guys are so kind, and honestly, I feel like we have a mini family already, which is so sweet, so thank you for that. And I also want to mention that I am going to be doing a butterfly leaf giveaway tomorrow in Adopt Me. I'm announcing the winner tomorrow. It should probably be around 5 or 6 in the evening, and I thought I'd mention that because I know that some of you guys have no idea about this giveaway, which is okay because I'm going to be mentioning it today. I may try to post a YouTube short as well because I don't want anyone to miss out. So all you need to do to enter this giveaway is send me a friend request on Roblox. I'll leave my Roblox profile in the description down below, and the reason why I've had to do it this way is because when you guys tried to comment your Roblox usernames, they all got hidden, which is very sad, but I'm pretty sure that YouTube has to do that for safety reasons, which makes complete sense, so that's okay because we can always do it this way instead. And yeah, I just thought I'd quickly mention that because I don't want anyone to miss out. And without further ado, let's get on with today's video. Okay, so today I've got 5 tips for you guys which should help you increase your chances of getting a legendary pet from any of the eggs in Adopt Me. Now, before I share these 5 tips with you guys, I just want to be completely honest with you. So I can't promise that these tips will help you get a legendary pet every single time, but I can promise you that these do help to increase those chances. And I think it's important to also mention that in reality, there isn't really anything that we can do to actually help us get legendary pets, unless people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing in the game, such as scamming or hacking,
which is not okay.
But these can help you increase your chances, and I've tried them in the past and I've noticed big differences. For example, rather than unhatching common pets over and over again, which happens a lot, I've actually been unhatching more ultra rare pets and rare pets, which are a lot higher up, and it's always nice to get different pets rather than getting the same one over and over again. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. Okay, so the very first tip kind of links to the servers. So one thing that I do not recommend is going in a trading server when you're hatching eggs. The reason for this is because when you're in trading servers, people spend more time trading than they do opening eggs. Now, if we think about it logically, you'll have a lot more chances of getting a legendary pet when you're in a server where people are actually opening eggs as well, because if it's just you by yourself in a server, it could take you about 20 to 30 eggs before you even get an ultra rare pet. So I think it's really important to keep that in mind, that when you're joining servers, try to go for the ones where people are actually opening eggs rather than the trading servers. And if you would like to know how to look for those servers in particular, then definitely let me know because I can always do that for you guys. That is not a problem at all. Okay, so let's try and sum this one up for you guys just so it makes a bit more sense. So for this first tip, there's 2 things that I recommend when it comes to servers. Number 1, never join private servers when you're unhatching eggs, and number 2, never join trading servers because, like I said, people are more interested in the trading than they are opening eggs. So yeah, that's my first tip. The second tip has something to do with our pets' needs. So I'm sure you guys already know this, but in order to unhatch eggs in Adopt Me, we have to complete the pet's needs. Now, one thing that I do not recommend when completing the tasks, first of all, is to never have the shower task as the final task, because I cannot name one time where I was able to hatch a decent pet from the shower task. Every time I have this as my final task, I always end up getting common pets, which is still okay because I love all of the pets, but I know that it can get a little bit frustrating when you're trying to get different pets and you're getting the same one over and over again. So yeah, try not to have this one as your last task. And also, I recommend having the food or water task as the final ones, because this one does give you a higher chance of getting legendaries and ultra rares. And another task that I would recommend having as the final one is the sleeping one, because I've only been able to open up ultra rare and legendary pets from using the food, water or the sleeping task as the final one. And hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it as best as I can. Okay, the third tip has something to do with the locations. So First of all, having a grinding home is not a bad idea. In fact, it's really good for when you're trying to earn your money. However, I feel that the locations can have a huge impact when you're opening eggs. So there's 2 locations in particular in Adopt Me which I believe can definitely help to increase your chances, and that is the campsite and the school. And the reason why I say this is because I've kind of noticed a small pattern over the last couple of months, because every time I open eggs in the camp or the school, I seem to get legendaries quite often, which doesn't usually happen. Usually I have pretty bad luck when it comes to opening eggs, but the school and the campsite seem to almost be like lucky locations in a way, especially if you're using the beds in the campsite as well and the food and water bowls in the school, which kind of links to our previous tip with the tasks. So I guess there is kind of a small pattern there, but I'm not sure. It's just one of my thoughts. You guys can disagree with me if you want. Okay, the 4th tip that I have for you guys is to reset your character after completing each of your pet's needs. So for example, if you're opening a cracked egg, if the first task is to feed them, make sure to reset your character before moving on to the next one, and repeat that until the egg is about to hatch. So I've done this before. The first couple of times that I'd done it, I didn't have much luck, but the 3rd time I actually ended up getting a legendary pet, which is insane. I haven't done this one for a while, but I have seen a lot of other YouTubers doing this as well, and it actually seems to work, which is so cool. So I definitely think it's worth giving it a go. Okay, now the 5th and final tip is actually something that I thought of myself, so I'm not sure if anyone else has thought of this before. Now I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not the first person to think of this idea, but I was actually quite proud of myself because I noticed something the other day, and I actually have a small story to share with you guys. So when the Aussie eggs were around, I managed to hatch a turtle, which is insane. I could not believe it. And what I did was I put the egg in the green pet bed in the school. The reason why I put it in the green one is because I wanted it to match the pet that I wanted, and somehow I got a legendary turtle. I'm not sure if this is just luck or if it's actually something that does help, but what I'm trying to say is I think it might be a good idea to try and complete tasks but use items that are the same colours as the pet that you want, and you can do this in your house as well. So for example, if you wanted a unicorn or the new alicorn, you can always go into your home and add some food and water bowls and then change the colours of them so that they match the pet, if that makes sense. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I just thought I'd add it in because I've definitely noticed something while hatching eggs in the past, and I do believe that the colours can have something to do with it, but I'm not really sure. One more thing, which I guess you can say is another tip, but I just want you guys to be mindful with this one. So I've noticed that I've had a lot more luck when opening eggs quite late at night, but I want you guys to be mindful with this one. So I don't want you to be staying up super late because that wouldn't be very good. You need your beauty sleep, okay? So just be careful with this one, but I thought I'd mention it because it's another thing that may help you guys if you are struggling to unhatch these legendary pets. So yeah, that's all of my tips for today. I really hope that you guys find some of these helpful, even if it's just 1 or 2 of them. And thank you all so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!